You can't just sit there and wait for people to give you that golden dream. You've got to get out there and make it happen for yourself. Instead of looking at the past, I put myself ahead 20 years and try to look at what I need to do now in order to get there then. Take a little time out of your busy day to give encouragement to someone who's lost their way. I really, deeply believe that dreams do come true. Often, they might not come when you want them. They come in their own time. Discipline is a necessary tool to help you get what you want in life. It forces you to stay on center and to move away from the things that are not necessary. It takes a long time to get to be a diva. I mean, you gotta work at it. You know you do need mentors, but in the end, you really just need to believe in yourself. I can be a better me than anyone can. I listen to most everything that's out there because I need to stay aware of what's happening in the industry. If I have someone who believes in me, I can move mountains. My travels led me to where I am today. Sometimes these steps have felt painful, difficult, but led me to greater happiness and opportunities. If we hold on together, I know our dreams will never die. Dreams see us through to forever, where clouds roll by for you and I. One thing you cannot control is nature. My life has often been described as from rags to riches, but in fact, the Rosses were never raggedy. Criticism, even when you try to ignore it, can hurt. I have cried over many articles written about me, but I move on and I don't hold on to that. You can always tell where Diana Ross has been by the hair that's left behind. I'm not really a songwriter, I'm an interpreter, so in a sense I am an actress first and foremost. I act out the songs, and I lead with my heart. I would like to enjoy my life a little bit more so I can really have more fun. But my work is my fun. A reporter once asked me if I ever cried. I wonder if people think I'm just as hard as a rock and have no emotions at all. I want an autobiography without revealing any personal information. It's easier for me to sit with the producers and the writers and I give them my feelings and my thoughts and what I think I feel like singing about, and then they go away and write it. I learned something from that. If someone asks me something that I really don't want to do, I say no. I have to trust that. And I'm not afraid to talk money. I spend too much money on my sets and my gowns. I think the presentation is important. I don't think people want to see the old show all the time. The first time I heard a Billie Holiday record, I thought, what's so great about Billie Holiday? I jog and I roller skate. I dance. That's the best exercise. I just appreciate still having the longevity that I've had in my career. I was brought up in this part of Detroit that they used to call a ghetto. My family called me a wiggle tail because I was a little skinny, worry kid full of energy. I don't care about vacations. I go away and I come back real quick because I like my work. I really like my work to consume me. If I'm with a man, I'm soft and buttery. With the Supremes, I made so much money so fast all I wanted to do was buy clothes and pretty things. Now I'm comfortable with money and it's comfortable with me. You can have a lot of New York and still see what's going on in the rest of the world, I think, like in China. I have never gotten into the label thing. I look forward to the future and going into the studio to make new music. I want to live in Paris for a couple of years. I'm dying to do the Josephine Baker story. I really want to be there and do it. It's certainly my intention to do it. I want to go Africa. I want to go to China. There are some places I want to go not to work, but to really explore and to see for my own education. I really think I want to live in a lot of places. I don't want possessions to hold me down. My name, Diana Ross, is my name, and nobody should be able to use that for exploitative purposes but me. I always wanted to be a fashion designer, and I learned costume illustration in high school. That was an incredible high school. It was more like a college. I'm moving more in that direction, just kind of merchandising my name. I don't know what my life would have been like if I'd never gotten into show business. I even thought of adopting a child as a single mother. My children come first and the career comes in around that. I don't like to have too many makeup artists around, so I always like to do my own. I keep a great organizer. I try to keep my priorities in the right place. I traveled a lot, was going temporarily insane, and became very successful, but there was no one to take that all home to. I don't have to sit around and wait for the next movie to come along. I can go out and sing. My problem is that people have been writing books about me. A lot of things that people write about you are incorrect, but you don't fight about it. I've never been damaged or hurt by press. It's just that I think it's unfair to use your name in media. What's important for me is to give my daughters a well-rounded education and a mixture of people in their lives. They'll make their own choices. I think they would be good in show business. I really don't think that Detroit was any different than New York of Boston or Philadelphia. Kids always wanted to listen to music outside because that's where they hung out with their friends.